Hello, in this video we're going to walk through the fast and easy process of uploading all of your students into the AccommoTrack system. First thing you need to do, of course, is open AccommoTrack, and then when it's open, just click anywhere on the screen to begin. Now when you do this, the AccommoTrack platform will load on your screen and you'll see the startup animation. Normally when this finishes, what you're going to see is an accommodations table that has all of your students and all of their accommodations so you're ready to start your day. What we're doing right now is uploading all of our students. So to do that, we need to go to the top right and click on Setup. Now here on the Setup screen, we've got actually two parts. We've got a Manage Accommodation parts, which is where you upload the accommodations that apply to each student. That's on a separate video. And then we have our Import Student part that says Select how to add students. And here, we just want to go down to Choose File. We also have an option of adding a single student, but that would take forever. So we're going to go to Choose CSV File and click on Choose File. And when we do that, we get a little dialog here. And in your downloads, you should have a CSV that you've saved. Now let's take a pause real quick and let's look at what the CSV needs to look like so we make sure we get this done correctly. Now when I designed AccommoTrack, one of my priorities was making things simple and intuitive, and so this pretty much defines that. All that has to be on your CSV are 4 columns. Now they do need to be labeled correctly. You have to have period, first, last, and ID. So the period, class period, first name, last name, and ID. But it's very important that your headers have these words because the system will look for these headers to make sure that everything works out right. That's all you've got to do. Then when you've got this is on a Google Sheet. When you have this ready, just go to File, Download, and then select comma separated values or .csv. And that's going to probably make a little dialog on your computer that shows that it did download. So now all we have to do is go back to AccommoTrack and actually select that file. So back here on AccommoTrack, I just select Choose File again, and then I'm going to go ahead and double click on the CSV that I just downloaded, and I just have to click Upload and Import. And when I do this, I should see a blue bar. When I see a blue bar, that means it's all working. It's importing my students. Just takes a few seconds. And here we go. It says Student Roster Import Complete. And now all of our students are loaded up. And we can show this. Let's run this startup script again. So now I'll click anywhere to begin. And it's going to do the same animation that it does before. But this time, instead of having a blank screen, I'll have a couple different things that were not on the screen before. So here I've got all of the class periods that are represented by all of my students, and then I've got first period selected, so these are all of my first period students. Now what's not showing is the accommodations that are used today. That's in another video that you've got to watch so you understand how easy it is to add all of the accommodations for your students. But as far as uploading everybody is uploaded. I can click on any of these different class periods. All of those students for that class period are going to be here. I can use this search bar to find them and isolate them. I can sort them any which way I want. They're all here. So your next step in this process is adding accommodations, which is just as simple, if not simpler, than what you just did here.